Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Matthew. I'm just going to be showing you today how to create your first Botpress chatbot. So let's get to it. So guys, what you want to do first is go get your Botpress account set up if you haven't already. So what you're going to do is basically go to Google or whichever search provider you use. You're going to search for Botpress. You're going to go to the Botpress website. It should be in the corner here saying sign up. So just follow that procedure. Once you've done that, then you can follow along in the next part of the video. We're going to be making a bot to create meetings and just show you a few things that you can do with Botpress. We're going to be creating the greeting, the purpose of the visit, the name, the email, business name and phone number we're going to be capturing. There's going to be a section that they can actually change all this information, and then they're going to confirm that that information is right. So they're going to be able to book a meeting with us on Calendly. So what you want to do to start with is basically we're going to select this little bubble. We're going to go across and we're going to select a standard node. With this standard node, this is going to be our greeting. So we're going to want to add a card here, and we're going to want to add a single choice. And in this single choice, we are going to type in, hello, I'm your virtual assistant. I can help you book an appointment. Can we proceed? What you're going to do here is select a choice, and you're going to say yes. So, or you can put this as yes, please. You're going to turn this off, and we're going to get an expression, and we're going to pop that in there. And a new feature from the new Botpress, this is already set to true. So you can turn this off and you can actually type this in, which is true, and this is what we used to have to do, but now it seems that it's been set to default, which is great. We have our question expression, which will then take us to the next node. We're going to select this one and we're going to go down to a standard node. Our next one is going to be the purpose. So we're going to put in a single choice again, and then we're going to do an expression. And in the single choice, we are going to copy in, well, write out basically what service are you looking to book today. Again, we're going to go choice, and we're just going to put meeting in here. You can completely customize this to whatever you want, guys. But if you just follow along and copy this, you'll know what to do. So we're going to turn this off. So we are then going to go to our next node, which we're going to start asking the user or customer some information about them. So we want to find out what their name is. Okay, so we've asked them their purpose. They're going to say meeting, so they want to book a meeting, and now we just want to find out who they are, basically. So in this one, it's going to be slightly different to the others. We're going to be putting in a raw input. A single choice will basically be a selection. With raw input, what that will allow is basically when the user types in the chatbot, it will take the information that they actually type. So for instance, their name. What we're just going to say in here is, what is your name? We are going to say, great, could I have your name, please? And then we're going to have to set a variable, because basically what we want is we want to capture this stuff. So in this variable, and just do it in lowercase, which is name, because these variables are case sensitive. So your raw input, great, could I have your name, please? And then we're going to set this as a name, basically. And what this is, it sets variables here, as you can see. I've already done these ones, which is name, email, business name. And that is basically what we're going to do, okay? So the next part we're going to have to do on here is we're going to have to get another expression. Just always make sure this says true, because what that does is anything they type in here, doesn't matter what it is, it will then send it to the next node. So we're going to want to click this one, and we're going to want to do a standard node. And basically we're going to capture their email, and we're just going to copy this. So we come across here and we're going to go raw input again, and then we want a expression. If you find this annoying where it keeps going back in, if you just select this pin here, we'll keep it open, so it will stay there. Makes it a bit easier when you're doing big bots and stuff like that. So now we want to capture their email. So in here, you're just going to type in email, lowercase, and create that. So then we're going to ask them for their email, as a question. So we're just going to say thank you at name. Could I have your email address? Now I'm just going to show you with this because I've already copied this in. But if you just put at, it will come up with each variable. So you can play around with this as much as you want, but obviously we want their name. You can just put name. It does the same. They've updated something here where it says workflow. That wasn't like that before, but yeah, you can just put name and that will do exactly the same thing. Can I have your email address? This is a raw input, and we're going to capture that on the email variable. Then we're going to go down to the next node, and the next node is going to be business name. I just like lining these up. I don't know if that's like an OCD thing, but yeah, that's what I like to do. So raw input expression. We're going to set a variable of business name. So just type in business name, all lowercase. Yeah, name. And that's going to create your business name. And then we're going to ask them a question. So you can just copy this from before here, paste that in. And obviously you just want to change this bit here. This just makes it a bit easier for you. So you just type in business name. So just make sure you've got it right, because obviously when they're talking to the chatbot, you want to make sure these are definitely right. So thank you at name. Could I have your business name? And then we've got our expression again. We want to go back down underneath, and we want to do another standard node. And this one is going to be the phone number. You don't have to actually do this. You can do these however you want, depending on what data you want to collect. You can add more, you can add less. You can ask for their address, whatever you want to do, basically. But this is just showing you how to collect data, basically. So again, we're going to put in a raw input and expression, and then we're basically just going to copy this yet again. And we're just thanking them each time. And then instead of business name, we are going to put phone number. And then we're going to create phone number, all in lowercase again. Enter. That then is going to capture name, email, business name, and phone number. So that's just going to capture all their data. And then what we want to do then is we just want a confirmation. So we'll just call this one confirmation. So we're going to put in a single choice. Yeah, so on this one, we want to get their email, we want to get their phone number. So basically what you're going to say is thank you. So your name is name, and your email is this, and we're going to put a comma. Your phone number is this, and then we just need to add one here, which is and your business name is at business name. Okay, doesn't matter if it's got the workflow in front of it, it's exactly the same thing. Is that correct? Okay, and then we're going to come to here, and we're going to say choice, and we're going to say yes. Enter, no, enter. Okay, and this is going to give us two options now. So from the yes, we're going to go down to the next node, which is going to be our Calendly link. And in this one, we're going to put a text, an expression, and we're just going to put in the basically our Calendly link, which you can obviously go to Calendly and make that. Basically, just go to Calendly if you haven't got one.com, and then just sign up. Just getting started. Go through that. You'll get a link in there that you can use to set up on there. It's free to start with. If you want more like different types of calendars, then you have to pay, but it's free to use. So we've got perfect. Now you can choose a suitable time for your appointment. Please click on the link below to see if available slots, and then basically that will take them to the link. And then we're just going to add one more, which is going to be our close, and we're just going to thank them basically. So let me just grab that one, which is going to be a text. And we're just saying, thank you for booking with us. We look forward to seeing you. Okay, and then again, we need to just add in another expression. This has been made so much easier for you guys because they've added in this default setting of the expression. So that's going to end. Now, if you remember, we had the confirmation here and we had a no. You don't have to have this one if you don't want to. You can literally say yes and just let this carry on and get them to the booking. If you want them to be able to change any of these four here, sorry, let me just delete this. If you want them to change any of their name, email, business name, and phone number, you can bring this off here. And we're just going to say which is wrong. Okay, so they've basically said here, is that correct? And they're going to say no, and it's going to take them to this node here, which is wrong. And then we're going to give them a single choice. We're just going to type in here which is wrong with a question mark. We don't need any variables, so we're just going to add a choice, and our choice is going to be name, email, business name, or phone number. Okay, now with these ones you need to leave these options on. So if you look here, if I zoom in a bit, so you have these little bubbles. If you turn these off, they disappear. If you turn them on, you get the option to create a node off it. This is how you can have a chatbot have multiple choice, basically, so that you can have different bots going off basically to different like things. So for instance, the purpose of the visit, which we just put one choice in here, which was meeting, you could put something else in there. So this will say, what service are you looking to book today? You could have it on a meeting, or like if you just go in here and enter, you could have other things, and then you just turn these on. So here you could have something like promotion. I don't know, say there was something on your website that you brought them to this chatbot for, and you want this chatbot to do multiple things rather than just to book a meeting, basically. Then you have these two options here. You just need to make sure that you get rid of this, because obviously this is just going to carry on. So what you would do is remove this, and then you would say meeting would go to this one, and that would do what we've told it to do. And then your promotion would go over here, and you could start doing a different chatbot and then capture their name again and everything, and send that off that way, basically. So that's completely up to you if you want to do that. But for the purpose of this video, we're just sticking to the meeting. So let's just add our expression back in there. We need to pop that one there, and we just need to turn that off. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we have name, email, business name, and phone number. So we basically want to recreate these four here. So we're going to copy. If you make sure it goes blue and you copy it, you can just paste these in wherever. So if you do this to all four of them, so just line them up or do it however you like to do it. And then each one of these we're going to rename to name 2, email 2, business name 2, and phone number 2. And then what we have to do, as you probably already gathered, is connect each one of these to their corresponding one. So obviously just make sure these are all correct. You can look at them to just make sure they're saying the same thing as you go through. And then each one of these we need to send to the confirmation. So what will happen is basically they'll say, no, I got something wrong, like their name. And then this will send them to which one is wrong. And they're going to say name, email, business, or phone number, whichever one was wrong, because I don't expect them to get all of them wrong. But if they do, I'm going to show you that in a second. So if you do want to add that option. So we're just going to literally take this name and we're just going to plonk it on there. And that will bring this line down here, and it's going to go to the start of this confirmation. So we're just basically taking them back to the end. We're going to pop that one on there. We're going to do this one, the last one. Okay, so when they fill out their name, it will change and then send it to here. And then when they go to this one, it will say, this is your name, this is your email, this is your phone number, and this is your business name. Okay? You want them to be able to go back to the start because they got 2 of them wrong or all of them wrong. You can add here all. And all you have to do is select the last one, which is all, and take that up to this first one, which is name. And that will put them back into this loop. They're going back down here to the confirmation. And I'm going to show you how this bot works. So if you want to test this, you literally just come down to here and we just say, hello. So, hello, I am your virtual assistant. Can you help? I can help you book an appointment. Can we proceed? Yes, please. So you can either select that or you can type yes. What service are you looking for? Looking to book today. So we're just going to say meeting, or you can click the button. And then this is where it goes to the raw input. So as you can see, there's no selection. So it's like, great, could I have your name, please? So my name is Matt. And it says, thank you, Matt. So this is the point of where we put the app name. So it's going to say, could I have your email address? So we're just going to put in a fake email address for now. And then again, it's going to ask for our business name. So we're going to just call that Matt YT. And then we're going to ask for the phone number. And then we're going to get to the bit. So we're here now. So as you can see, each time it moves, you have this orange around it. And this is where it is at the bottom. So if I select yes, it's going to take us to here. But we got something wrong, which was my name. Let's just say it was my name. We have the option of yes or no. And we can type yes or no. So we're going to say no. And you'll see that this is going to swap to this one now. So the chat has already done it, but it takes a little bit of time for it to actually show you where it is. So you've got name, email, business name, phone number, or all. I'm not going to do all for the sake of this video, but if we want to change one, down here, we'll just leave this open now, you can see the variables that we set. So we've got the business name, the email, name, and number. And then everything we typed in is captured here. I want to change my name. I like my name as Matt, but my actual name is Matthew. So we're going to say Matthew. Okay? So, and if you watch here, when I hit enter, it is now going to go back to the confirmation. So it's captured that variable. And look, it's saying, thank you. So your name is Matthew. So instead of Matt, it's now Matthew. So whatever they change, basically. Obviously, if you do the all, I was going to go back to the start and we're going to change all of this. And I'm just going to say now that this is correct. So we're back here now. And it's going to ask, tell us our Calendly link, basically. So we're going to say, perfect. Now you can choose a suitable time for your appointment. Please click on the link below to see the available slots. Thank you for booking with us. We look forward to seeing you. So that is basically both of these nodes, and then it ends, okay? And the conversation's ended. You can add more to this if you want to do it or get creative. Obviously, possibilities are endless. But yeah, if they click this link, this will then go through to your Calendly link, and they can select where they want a time in your meeting, basically. So, and that's basically how you create a meeting chatbot. So you can stick this on your website, or you can connect these to like WhatsApp or Facebook and all that sort of stuff, but that's a bit more advanced. But once you've done this, you basically can publish. So if I publish this, it takes a little bit of time. But once it's published, you can click this button here, which will give you access to share it. It's saying I have to publish it, but I already did. Let me just refresh this. There we go. So you'll click this link, and this will take you to the web chat, basically. So here's the bot. And if I just type in here, hello, this is where you can send this to your customers, or and they can test out your bot, basically. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to be making more videos on Botpress and automation as well. I'll show you how the data that we gathered in this video like the name, email, and business name, and etc. How we can actually capture this data and send it into Zapier to capture into a spreadsheet or a CRM. So I'll be making a video on that soon, and I'll see you in the next one. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to answer. Have a good day.